Hey guys, PrinceofMacedon here, and we're going to do some more spectator battles here, and I will not be fighting in these battles, but this is Rome 2 Total War, and as I said, Greek Iraklis sent me some replays from this very recent Rome 2 tournament, and part of the rules was you get drawn a random faction, you got to stick with it. So Greek Iraklis will be using Pontus again, and his opponent will be, well, there you go. So let's start this replay up. So Epirus versus Pontus, and the tournament map is Nemetos Sena. And again, Iraklis will be using Pontus, and he's going to use a similar setup as his last battle. He's got three horse archers of Scythia. Here's the quick overhead. Here's the dispositions. Looks like Epirus has a more compact formation, and in these newer Total War games, it's better to stretch your units out. So this guy is going to harass with his Scythian horse archers, the same thing he did in his last game when he fought against the Arverni player. So harass with the horse archers, get as much as you can. Now this guy's going to counter here. He's going to counter with some Tarentine Cav. And that was originally started off being exclusive to that town of the Tarentines, but eventually the term Tarentine started to be thrown around for any Cav that fought in this manner. So it became a loose term, basically. So it didn't really mean they were Tarentine Cav. It just meant the style was Cav of Tarentines. Not sure why I kept talking about that. Anyhow, so Scythian horse archers taking on these Jav Cav units here, so it's pretty sweet. So it's over the skirmish. Over on the left wing, what do we got here? We got some more Tarentine Cav taking on a unit of Noble Blood Cav. Now the Noble Blood Cav will have a hard time catching these Tarentines. And I just want to stress this again, I have not seen any of these replays that Iraklis sent me, so this is basically live commentary. And as I said in my last video from this Rome 2 tournament, I prefer watching these replays for a first time and recording my thoughts when I first watch them. My first thoughts. First reactions. But I think my reactions will be more genuine. If I'm watching it live, just like you guys. And anyways, over here, looks like some of the Cav got cut up here. Now, these are both melee Cav units. These are not the skirmishers that you saw at the beginning. These are, Noble Blood Cav, Thessalian Cav, Cappadocian Cav. So they're all going at it. Let's go do some of this letter N action here. We got some of these naked warriors coming in from the distance. Sweet armor of the Cappadocian Cav, as you can see. Got that sweet Eastern influence on it. And over on the right wing, we got some more melee action happening. This is the Noble Blood Cav of Pontus taking on the Thessalian Shot Cav of Epirus. Now, I didn't see if the Thessalians got their shock charge in. It looks like they probably did. That's the only way Thessalians are going to be effective, if they get that charge in. But if they get into a prolonged melee fight, it's not going to favor them too much. But this is considered Shot Cav. Now, Pontus lost their Cav over there, but they're going to continue to harass with these Scythian horse archers. Scythian tactical overhead. So it looks like Epirus is starting to wrap around. They snuck around some skirmish units. The Tarentine Cav behind the Pontic phalanx. Yeah, we actually do have a core of bronze shield pikes over here. Looks like Pontus might be in a pickle at this point. But I don't want to say anything just yet. This battle is still pretty fresh. But I would say right now, Epirus has a pretty nice edge in terms of position. Now, Epirus might be losing some of these units over here. We got some of these mercenary Italian swords and Samnite warriors being surrounded by, 3 different squads of Pontic units. We've got some bronze shield pikes, 2 of them, and 2 naked swords and a bronze shield pike. And these bronze shields are about to get their pikes down here, their sarissas. And Pontus is pushing forward in the center here with some mercenary Celtic warriors, and in response, Epirus is going to rush up his pikemen. These are the Hellenic World Guard. Pretty expensive, but they are very much a powerhouse on the battlefield if you let them engage in 1-on-1 situations. Here it's a 3-on-1 situation, so I don't think these Celtic warriors are going to last too long. They stay there. But the Tarentine Cav continues to roam around freely behind Pontus. Tactical overhead. So remember, red is Pontus, yellow is Epirus. Ooh, Epirus just lost another unit over here. Pretty close fight, I gotta say. Got some seesaw action going on. Pontus is gonna try to press the matter over here. They're gonna give chase to these mercenary Semnite warriors. These are the bronze shields, so when they get up there, they will have to draw their sarissas out. And he's going to come right at these skirmishers over here, it looks like. So pushing up all the pikes. And we got some flanking action going on over here. Cappadocian Cav, Pontic Royal Cav. Ooh, not looking good for Epirus now. And all these units are clustered right here. He needs to uncluster that. He's about to get surrounded by Pontus. So Epirus has went for an attack with his Tarentine Cav against these naked warriors. And we got some of these Tarentine Cav about to get beaten down over here. They're going to go for a charge into these eastern slingers. Let's see if they manage to take them off the field before these naked warriors get over there. We shall see. So I'd say it's a pretty high caliber fight going on right now. Ooh, Pontus is losing their eastern slingers over here. But Epirus at the same time is losing their Tarentine Cav. Was it worth the sacrifice? We shall see very soon. But Epirus is starting to get surrounded here. And a lot of these units of Epirus are just skirmishers, so it's not as good as you think it is for Epirus. Ooh, Iraklis is going to go for a charge. He sees that a lot of these guys are just skirmishers. He's going to go for the charge. Try to keep these guys bogged down so that maybe he can surround them. But Pontus is losing a Noble Blood Cav unit. That's fine. It's accomplishing the aim of keeping these guys clustered together. These troops are starting to celebrate. Might be too early.
As you wish. Quickly now.
I would say right now Pontus has the edge. As I said, a lot of these Epirot units are just skirmishers, and they're not in a position to be even skirmishing at the moment. This unit of Cav is ready to pounce any skirmishers that come out to play. So it looks like this guy just corralled Epirus into this kill zone. Look at this. Here's the overhead. Just surrounded here. Got a unit over there. They're fresh. They're just Scythian horse archers, but they can help out with some charges on the skirmishers. And now Epirus is Pontus is going to go for the kill with some of his Cav, and Pontus will continue to constrict this Epirot glob. Very huge glob here. Let's go do some zoom in action here. This is what's going on the field here, on the ground.
As you command. Pikes at the ready. Form phalanx.
Yeah, I mean, the horse archers, they're not essential, but they could have been instrumental in helping out in this fight. But I think Pontus has it wrapped up over here. And I do that a lot too. A lot of people do that. They'll forget about a unit. They came back from routing, or if they were skirmishing with them, they went too far with the skirmishing, and they forgot him. But you can see he realizes that he had those Scythian horse archers not in use. He's going to bring them in. So these are mercenary talon swords, getting charged by the Pontic Rural Cav. These guys are celebrating. Oh man, it's going downhill for Epirus really fast. I mean, it's been kind of downhill positionally for a while because Pontus just kind of surrounded them. Oh, and they're about to lose their general, looks like. The general's getting smacked around by these bronze shields. The general being a Hellenic Royal Guard himself. So, battle of the pikes here. sweet close-ups.
Break the lines!
Yeah, as I said in my last video, I mean, this game is beautiful when you zoom in, but I don't like the way it looks when you zoom out. And I think the battlefield should be a lot bigger. I feel like when you went from Rome 1 to Rome 2, and the maps got smaller, I felt kind of disappointed by that. But I'm just a multiplayer person. A lot of people will just play campaign, and the campaign aspect of Rome 2 is pretty glorious, I hear. But as a multiplayer, I definitely prefer the bigger maps of Rome 1, and the variety of game modes of Rome 1.
As you wish!
And also, I like the way the controls feel. A lot of times I don't feel like I'm in control of my units in this game. That's just my opinion. Anyways, Epirus is starting to lose his units, as you can see. All of them are starting to waver, which means game over, pretty much. Let's go look at the results once they get pulled up over here. Here's the last stand of the Epirotes. Pretty awesome looking. Let's go look at the damage. So Greek Iraklis managed to pull a victory out of this fight. And yeah, I would say Epirus had a pretty good army. Like, whenever I use Macedon, I don't think Macedon's very good in this game. I think, you know, the Thessalian Cav are your go-to Cav units because they get that charge, and plus they're way cheaper than the Companion Cav, and especially the Aspis Cav, which are way too expensive to be utilized at this money level, in my opinion. So I was kind of disappointed by that, the fact that a lot of Macedon's core units are hardly viable in these low money battles. That's just my opinion, guys. A lot of people still play Rome 2, but you know, I went back to my baby Rome 1. Anyhow, good game to both players here. Hope you guys enjoyed this. To me, I consider this to be live commentary because I have not seen these battles, so I'll call this live commentary. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.